Hello guys. Will is putting William down and it is still light out, as you can tell. If you have been around, of course, the cicadas are gonna be starting. Great. I didn't think about that one when I decided to come out here to film. Anyway, if you guys have been around, you know William's sleep habits have just been pretty rough from like 3 months and on, and we're nearing the 2-year mark in October. So it's been a little rough over here. But the past couple weeks, he decided to drop his nap. Like, he's not even 2 yet. That's a little unheard of, but whatever. Why am I shocked? And it was a little bit of an adjustment at first, and still is, but we've kind of gotten the hang of it, because instead of having that little time during the day and then him going to bed later because he just wanted to stay up all stinking night, now he is in bed at 8 o'clock sharp. Like, he goes down at 8. We don't have to be in there very long, and it is lovely. I feel like Will and I can see each other again, and it's just been nice to have like that adult time. We can just have conversations without being interrupted by a 2-year-old. Oh gosh, yeah, these cicadas. Whoops. I'd say about half the time Will and I just hang out or, go over bills or like whatever we need to talk about. And then the other half, I'm either doing housework or doing work on my YouTube stuff. And it's just been kind of nice. We're getting into a flow now. And it is still to the point where he does get tired around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. So if we want to put him down for a nap, like if we want to do an evening outing or something later, we can. But most days we just kind of like push it because nope, you're not going down at 4 because at that rate, you aren't going to bed until minimum 10 p.m. But on tonight's agenda is just kind of cleaning, doing a couple house things, and chatting with you guys. So let's go ahead and get on to the night shift. I started out with just tidying up the kitchen a little bit more. I did most of the dishes while the boys did bath time. I guess shower time. William is always requesting a shower these days. So I just kind of put away some of the stuff that I washed. And then I decided to scrub the sink because it had been a couple days and it definitely needed it. And man, did I have to scrub super, super hard because some of my sourdough starter was left in there when I wasn't paying attention. And if you have ever had just crusty old sourdough starter, that can get like cement so fast, it's insane. But I got it all done and my sink is now shiny clean. But speaking of sourdough, I am finally making my first sourdough loaf of the year, which is just absolutely crazy to say because I used to make sourdough twice a week for the longest time, and this year it just hasn't panned out, but I am on the road to doing that, and I'm so excited to get back into the groove. It definitely was a little harder to score for some reason. I don't know if that's just my technique. I, forgot, but I will figure it out as we go. And then I slid that into the oven and headed to the dining room table, which has been taken over by my laminating stuff. I've been on a laminating kick again lately, just making different activities for William, and he's been loving it and I've been having fun with it, but it's taking over my dining room table. So tidied all of that up, and then I headed back to the kitchen to put some things away from a BJ's run I did earlier in the week, and I just never got to putting the rest of the stuff away. We have some jugs of organic apple juice, some organic peanut butter, a big bag of bread flour since I will be doing lots of baking, lots of chocolate chips and almonds because we've been making some at-home trail mix as a little treat, and it's been really nice. We've been loving it, and it's just a healthier little snack than, if I would bake up brownies or something like that. And then I decided to wash the coffee pot and get the coffee ready for the morning before leaving the kitchen. Will normally does this, but when I do, he kind of is, surprised, and it makes him happy. So went ahead and did that for him. Am I the only one with an old-fashioned coffee maker? Like, just regular old coffee maker these days? I don't know. I don't drink coffee that much anymore, and Will likes just a normal old cup of black coffee on a usual day. So this is working out for us. But every time I go to everyone's houses, they have fancy lattes, which is nice as a treat sometimes. And you guys can see here that it's time for a toy rotation soon because he didn't touch his toy shelf other than some of these books, but we did touch the rest of the living room. We have been into taking apart the couch
pretty much honestly every single day this week, and then he'll count down and jump onto the pile of pillows. It's fun. We end up wrestling on the pillows. We watch movies, you know, laying down on the pile of pillows. It's been fun, but putting it back together is a little bit of a pain in the butt. And then I moved on to just tidying up the rest of his little toys. I'm still looking for that circle puzzle piece. It has disappeared. It has disappeared on me.
All right, next on the list is, ooh, this is gonna be loud. Is there a quiet way to do this? There is. I need to package up this box and out tomorrow. Cool, done. But then I need to get into this box because one of our friends is having a baby shower soon, and she kind of like delegated tasks to everyone, and she put me in charge of centerpieces, and she's having a boy, and the theme is teddy bears, but she wanted everything neutral color, like pretty much no pops of color. She said maybe a light blue, but she would prefer neutral. So what I'm thinking is placemats. It came in a pack of 8, which we need 8 tables, or 7 or 8 tables, and this will be like the base of the centerpiece, and I can use these after. I think this was like $28 or something. It was on sale. And then I have the teddy bears. There's supposed to be 8 teddy bears in here, so I need to open this up and like see. I think they're just vacuum sealed, but still I don't want them to be super teeny. But this was like $35, I think. So I was like, that is pretty cheap for 8 teddy bears, but it said 14 inches. So I just don't want to cut them by opening it. Geez, they do not make this easy, do they? Why is this so difficult? I'm just worried I'm gonna cut a teddy bear. Okay. Okay, he'll fluff out. He'll fluff out and be cute, right? I'm not trying to beat up a teddy bear here, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So there's 3 colors, I think. Yes. So we got like a tan, a brown, and then a white. And I think this will work out. I think that's actually a good size here, because he'll sit there. I do just need to get a little vase and then some dried florals from Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of waiting. I think their fall stuff should be coming out. Maybe it is out, I don't know. But once their fall stuff is out in Hobby Lobby, I'm hoping that the dried florals will be a little cheaper, just to stay on budget. And then I might just get vases from the Dollar Tree and spray paint them white. I guess I could keep them clear, but I don't know if that's gonna be the vibe. So good, I'm happy these are gonna work. I just wanted to make sure they weren't too small, but I think it's perfect, so yay. Anyway, any thoughts or ideas to make these cuter or better, let me know. If I had like more time on my hands and a bigger budget, I was like, maybe I could get the little box, put the bear in the box and do the whole like balloon thing. But you know, that just seems very, very complicated. And while I am crafty, Mama ain't got time for that. So I think I'm just going to put all this back in this big box, because this is actually the perfect box to transport them all to the baby shower in. Just want to fluff them all up so they can get, you know, not looking lopsided. To be careful, if William sees these, he's gonna want them. He is a teddy bear guy. He has his main teddy, but then he likes all the other bears that we have too. All right, our sourdough should be done. I'm so excited. I hope it turned out well. right, I would say a success. I think it looks pretty good. Some of these edges are a little darker than I would have liked, but honestly, not too bad. Look at these pretty little scores. I gotta figure out how to make it pretty again. Ugh. Ooh, I'm so excited to keep figuring it out.